So these are the 10 Longchamp pieces that if I needed to bring them back into my collection, I would do, no questions asked. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, happy to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. Hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 2 to 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life out, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, as you all know, Longchamp is such a favourite brand of mine, and I have been buying from the brand for probably 7 years now, and really consistently for the past 4 or 5, and I just absolutely love it. And I have started expanding my horizons when it comes to the brand. I was very much in the first, couple of years into the Les Pliages, and I was buying a lot of the Les Pliage pieces, and then I have started to diversify, buy into the leather pieces, small leather goods, silks, all of that kind of stuff. I would also like to start buying some of the clothing if I can. I really want a Longchamp cap. I would love a Longchamp t-shirt, things that I would wear. So that's where I need to go more, I think, rather than buying the bags, etc. going forward. He says, having recently just bought a bag that's on its way, I would like to start diversifying even further. But what I wanted to do was share with you the 10 pieces from my collection that I would replace no questions asked, hands down, they are just really super pieces. Now, this would be, of course, assuming that I could get them almost like for like, because some of these pieces are no longer available. So, as you know, I'm someone who likes to buy outlet, sale. If I don't have to pay full price, I won't. A number of these pieces I have paid full RRP for, but if I can't, I won't. I have also never bought a pre-loved Longchamp piece, funnily enough. It's just one of the brands that I really feel connected to the in-store experience, and therefore I don't look pre-loved for it. I would be open to it, maybe to buy something like a collaboration from when Jeremy Scott did his collaborations, or a limited edition piece, just to have from a collector perspective. But I can't think of what those are, and I'm not really looking for them. So yeah, you almost need to be in the market for it, don't you, and open to looking for it to be able to find it and buy it. So that's where I'm at. So I am just going to take you through the 10 pieces plus an honourable mention that I would buy, again, hands down. And, these would only be recommendations from my side if the commentary that I provide for the piece resonates with you and you think, actually, I could use it in a very similar way, and therefore I think it would make sense. So but, in terms of how they have worked in my wardrobe, my life, the way that I use these pieces, top notch. So let's get started with the first one. Where are we going to go, Pops? Let's go here. And this is a same but different. So these are the first 2. Same but different. Let's start here. The Longchamp Les Pliage medium top handle. I have referred to this bag many occasions as the best bag that I think money can buy for the price point. For circa £100, you get a weather-resistant, large, comfortable, capacious, practical, versatile, durable bag. I love mine in this fuchsia colour. It's very sentimental. I've spoken about that fairly recently. I think the medium top handle is a superb bag. I have 7, 8, 9-ish at this point across different styles. And yeah, I really, really like them. And by different styles, I mean the medium top handle size, but I have a Neo, I have a Les Pliage Cœur, so the leather, plus I then have these Les Pliages. So that's where we're at. This one. Now, I am going to put this into a broader category, but you could choose the piece that would work best for you. For me, it just happens to be another medium top handle. And this, for me, would be a personalised piece. I love the personalisation that you can do at Longchamp. It's accessible, it's easy to do, in-store, online, whatever works. Having something that just reflects your personality. You don't have to pay over the odds, I don't believe, for getting this personalisation. So these are really lovely. I think from memory, yeah, this I think would be 110 now. I think this would be 140, 150, something along those lines, dependent on the level of personalization. You go for the bigger the motifs and all of that kind of stuff, the more that you will end up paying for it. But there's ways of scaling that. So I think a personalized piece, you can do this in a couple of different styles. This is a Le Pliage Club. There is also the Le Pliage, is it Signature? Which I think is what I've got coming to me now. Yes, here we are, personalized. This travel bag has been such a delight and such a revelation for me. And it is this fabulous, fabulous London travel bag. Now, you have variations of this. So if you were to buy the Energy line large travel bag, you could get this in navy blue, in black, I think in khaki as well. But then you do also have these limited edition versions. So I've got this, Dale has this, Gwenny has this, Han has this. Connor from the channel Closet by Connor has just been to Paris and has picked up the Paris version of this, which I love. So when I'm in Paris in August, I will definitely be looking that one out and just to add it in to the collection. But it's such a good travel bag. It's so easy to use. It's lightweight, it's versatile, but it's also fun. I think you can incorporate travel pieces into your look. So yeah, why not go for it with these particular pieces? I think it's great to have some fun and some personality. I've owned this for about 18 months now. It's got a couple of marks on it, but I use it a lot. Very comfortable shoulder strap. At the moment, it is housing my Celine Doctor bag. Love this green. But as I said, you can get this in the main collection. If you visit the Regent Street store, they still have a few of these. But you can also get it from the Energy line. But then Longchamp also have the Boxford, and there's lots of different travel bags. But I do recommend this one. I think it's really good. Okay, now let's do this piece. And this is fairly recent, but this isn't the first one of these that I've got, but this happens to be my favorite. And this is this fabulous Longchamp belt. It is just a really simple belt. It is black leather on one side and it is blue on the other. Did those the wrong way around. Blue, black. And it's got this gunmetal hardware. I love this. I picked this up recently at the Bicester Village outlet. I just think it's really simple, chic, sophisticated. I have worn this with completely unbranded outfits and then thrown this on. And I know that sometimes there is a feeling that belts, brooches, etc. can be almost like cheap branding, but I disagree with that train of thought. I think if you can spice up your outfit with an accessory, why wouldn't you? And yeah, I think that it's a great way of being able to add a little bit of personality or a little bit of branding if you want to, because not everybody wants to be unbranded. I think sometimes it's nice to have just a little splash of it. So this I really like. I think it works really nicely on the outfits that I've worn it with. It's a comfortable belt. I did have to very unsuccessfully punch a hole in it myself. I didn't check the size properly. So literally 5 minutes before I was running out to an event, I went to put this on, realized it was far too big, and was then trying to figure out how to punch a hole in it with the items that I had in my hotel room. So I was using a corkscrew, a hair grip, anything that I could try to get somewhat of like a motion going, and then enough to be able to then push this through. Honestly, it was, yeah, a bit chaotic. Badly organized on my side. Managed to get there in the end, but I have certainly not done a very good job. So this will never hit the resale market because it has got a very badly punched hole in it. But great piece, like it very, very Okay, let's do another bag and then let's do the contents of the bag. And this was just such an amazing piece, and the price I picked it up for. So this is my Longchamp Rousseau tote, and this is in this gorgeous white leather with the grey, icy blue and neon yellow. It's got this beautiful neon yellow interior. It's absolutely fabulous. Great size, comfortable to wear, throw in and go. It's just been such a pleasant piece for me to use, and I really, really love it. This is the reason that I say I probably would never buy a GM Neverfull, just because I feel like I've got the base covered. I say that a lot. I paid £117 for this at the Bicester Village outlet. Amazing piece, absolutely love it. So pleased to have it. use it a huge amount. I have traveled with it. I have used it for work. I've used it for day. It's just a really, really good piece. Absolutely love it. I don't think they make this size anymore, but I will definitely keep my eyes peeled, because if they were to bring it out in this size again, I would probably go for it. But I think this is a good, I bought this in 2023, and I think that this was a piece from 2021. Something like that. Yes. Sorry, have I taken your space? Here you go. Come here. Good girl. Okay, so now let's do what's in it whilst we've got little Miss hanging out. Let's put that down. You're making this very uncomfortable. Right, here we go. Love this piece. This beautiful blue 6-ring, now a 5-ring key holder, because one of the rings has fallen off of it. I think this is fantastic. I have thought about changing this. I've thought about replacing it, but I just think, why not? Why would I? It's doing really well. I've been using this for about 5 years now. It's doing great. Does it look a bit grubby? Yes, but it lives in your bag. So I think anything that lives in your bag absolutely would. Houses all of my keys for my home. So that's really useful. It's a good piece. I don't put car keys or anything like that on it. I have a whole different setup for that, but just for some of the core keys that I need, this is a really good one, and I'm very happy with it. And again, I bought this at Bicester Village, and I think it was £50, something like that. I'm a bit frustrated at myself for not buying a second one. I bought one for my sister-in-law as a gift, probably about 6 months after I bought mine, and then they discontinued them and they never brought them out again. So yeah, wish I bought myself another one, but never mind. Next piece is the nylon pouch. This is amazing, and you can only buy these, I think, at the outlets. I don't think that they do this style anymore. It's so good. I buy it as gifts, and anyone that I've bought it for as a gift has said to me how good they find this particular piece. White clean, easy to use. I've got mine in cobalt. I also have one in the sand color. It's brilliant. I'm going to buy another one of these that I can just keep to one side. So good. So good. If you wanted to, I guess you probably could use it as a little clutch or something if you wanted to as well. But just brilliant. It's got the lovely hardware. These are from the Club line. I just love it. Fits so much. Carries all of my day-to-day cosmetics, medication, anything like that. All goes in here. Really standout piece, and they're something like £35 at the outlet. So really good pieces to be able to buy. I would hands down buy this again, and if they brought them out in the current collections with the seasonal colors, I would buy them from those as well. But unfortunately they're just not doing that, because they tend to go down the like pouch with handle route at the moment. But I'm hoping that maybe they will bring these back. Let's go here. And this is a bag that I wouldn't have expected to love as much as I do. And this is my Rousseau top handle. And this is in the large size, which became the XL prior to it being discontinued. I love this. It is in a mixture of canvas and mock croc, silver hardware. Beautiful piece. This is such a good work bag. It is so sturdy, so robust, so classy, so sophisticated. I probably have one of the least sophisticated versions of this bag because of the monogram across it. But when you could buy these, you could buy them in a beautiful blush. You could buy them in a black leather. There was what other colors did they do? They've done a few over the years, but I definitely remember, because I wanted to buy the blush pink and I didn't, and I should have done, and I do regret that. That would have been great. But this is a really robust, standout top handle bag. So well made, great structure. You can popper it in if you want to. You can then fasten it at the top. It doesn't have a zip or anything like that, but it's a good bag. On the inside, got a really good capacity, couple of pockets, zip pocket, really good. This is a great alternative to my Aspinall of London Totes, my Bayswaters, my Celine Phantom. Like, they all can do a fairly similar thing for me, and this is a really good piece. And I've probably used this a good 65, 70 times, I would say, and I don't really think it shows. Great piece. Feet as well, super duper. Then let's do this one, and I'm not removing it from the piece that it's on. So my Celine Phantom, But I'm talking about this scarf. This is a new edition. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. The colors are stunning. The green and the pink, the detailing on it. This could go on so many of my pieces. I think Longchamp do beautiful silk scarves. I've got 4 at this point, but this is my favorite. As soon as this one was brought to me to have a look at, I knew I had to go home with it. I just think it's stunning. So beautiful piece. They are £100. Worth it. Worth it. I think they can add so much personality to a bag, and I think that having a few silk scarves that you can rotate around your bags gives your bags a new feeling, and it can sometimes scratch the itch of them wanting to change the bag or buy a new bag. Just give your bag a new look. Just, yeah, that's a way of doing it. So they're not inexpensive, don't get me wrong. £100 is still a lot of money, considering the fact that a Le Pliage in the small size, a small Le Pliage top handle would cost you £100 from the green collection. So this is the same price as one of those. However, I do think that they do something really, really special, and I love them very much. And the bags that I am putting these particular pieces on are more expensive than the Le Pliages, which I also own and love. So yeah, it's I think it's about considering the cost. And for me, with the accessories I have on this bag, you know, I have a scarf that costs me £100 and a charm that costs £5.99. So I think all in, to accessorize this bag for £110, I don't think I've done badly. So there we go. There's that one. Love that. One may come as a surprise to you before I do the honourable mentions. Yes, I said mentions because I've decided that I need to do 2. This one may come as a surprise to you, and is it a bag that I use anymore? No, but I have to think about how much I used it at the time and how much I enjoyed it. And the fact that it does still have a place. There is a reason I still have it. And it is the Le Pliage Club Backpack. You can get these in the green collection. These are super practical, super robust, just easy to use bags. Everything I said about the medium top handle, this is as well. I think this is also a great starter bag from Longchamp, or a great starter bag in general. Really easy. I use this day in, day out, and it's great. It would be great for travel. It would be great if you were going on a trip. I'm thinking, let's say you were going somewhere that had coast and mountains, and you wanted something that could do both. This could do both. This could be a beach bag that you throw everything into, and it could also be a bag that you very easily throw on your shoulders and go on a hike with, or something along those lines, or explore a city with. It's a great all-round bag. You wouldn't want to necessarily, you know, traipse up a mountain carrying one of these, but you could use this for the beach. You could carry it around the city, but people don't often like to carry top handles for that long. This is just a much more practical and versatile bag, I would say. Aesthetically, it's not my fave, but I think it really has a place. I don't use this very much anymore. It got stained. I went to a rugby sevens match and it got stained. Could I still use it? Yes, I'm sure. Should I still use it? Yeah, I probably should. And now that I've gotten rid of the mulberry backpack, I only have this and the blue version of this. So yeah, I think I would replace this. Yeah, I would, because I used it so much when I first got it, and I really do think it's a versatile, practical piece. So easy to travel with as well. Packs down so small, as do the majority of the Le Pliages. Good bag. Yeah, worth having in my collection, and I would say worth having in any collection. Okay, let's really quickly do 2 honourable mentions. Just two. And the first one is this. I had this in the original selection and I thought, no, I need to change this out. So this is the Essential Tote. I have mine in the ecru with the strawberry trim. You could also buy it in black, and at the outlet they had it in green with the green trim, which is lovely, the lawn green. Great capacity, comfortable, versatile, easy to use. I think still pretty sophisticated. Just a nice piece all round. Feels very sturdy, feels very robust. I like this very much. I have a organizer in mine, as you can see. I bought that from Amazon. I don't buy my organizers from anywhere particularly fancy. But they do me so well, and this one fits this bag so well. It fits the Le Pliages really well as well. So yeah, like this piece very much, worth mentioning. And to round us out, again, was in the original selection, but I felt I would go to replace the other pieces that I mentioned first. And it is this cash card case, coin card case. Really good, £70. Bought this from the store. It's really practical, versatile, chic, easy to use. I like it very much. It's got receipts in it. So just multiple card slots, slot here, slot here. You can do a lot with this as a piece, and I think it's a really, really good example. If you were looking at buying the Louis Vuitton one, for example, and you didn't want to spend that amount of money, look at the Longchamp one. I think it's well worth it. You can buy one that has Longchamp written across it like this, like I've got, but then they also had one that was in, I think it might have been a smooth leather, and it just had a little green sort of detail here, like woven detail here. That was very nice. I just fancied the one that had a little bit of branding on it. So there we have it, everyone. Those are my thoughts. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, and I look forward to seeing my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.